Today, I am struggling to learn a brand new game, but when I do, I always revert back to like these three things that help me learn board games a lot faster. I'm learning Blasphemous right now, and you see this beginning right here? All of this is like components and the intro stuff that you honestly don't really need to know right now. One way to break down that barrier and get you immediately to start playing the game, I go straight to the setup, which in this case is at the very end of the rulebook. Not my favorite thing. Setup first, I go straight to it because ultimately it's just, here's what you do first, second, third, and so on. And then you get the board looking like this. So you get everything in place, which is already setting you up for success. And then step two is like after the main board, I go straight to your player board setup because usually for heavy games like this, everyone has like their own set of things that they have to manage, which in this case has a bunch of stats and some cards for you to put in front of you along with a potion token right in front. So by this point, you got your main board set up, you got your player board set up. Now, the next step is to get to figuring out what are you doing on your turn. As long as you ask yourself that question, getting through the rest of the rulebook is a lot easier now that you've already set yourself up for success. So even though there's a lot of text like, oh, enemy cards and miracle boards and prayer vestige cards, I don't need to know that right now. I'm going to go straight to the beginning of your turn and go from there. I hope that helps somewhat. It's pretty much what I do when I am going through a heavier rulebook like this. But yeah, if you have any tips on how you go through heavy rulebooks, I would love to know.